it or not, we actually were able to get some of our local option tax money this year. We were able to get $10,000 in this past year in support for our advertising campaign. And I'm not going to make any promises, but we are going back this year for double that money requested to support our advertising efforts. Our strategy. I'm a very simple guy. I try to keep it very simple. I can't remember that many things anymore. 2% tax, heads in beds. I think that's fairly simple. We all understand that. We, however, are doing something a little different. We're focusing on out of state. We're not focusing in state. And I'm not sure that's the smartest thing to do. A lot of people in Boise, it's a lot of our business. But on the other hand, I'm not sure it's a great use of the ITC dollars for all of us to be spending our money in Boise. So we don't spend any money in Boise at all. You might say Horizon Magazine, it's a travel publication. I don't know if that's in Boise or not. But we don't spend it there. We feel that our associated businesses can spend their money there. And we're working again to develop our lot and develop our partnerships so that we have a cooperative effort in the Boise market. And that leaves us to spend our money elsewhere. I'm a strong student of the Jesse James School of Marketing. Jesse James always said there was only one reason that I rob banks, and that's because that's where the money is. So I kind of follow Jesse James, and I say, well, where are the people? If you want to grow, you got to answer 3 questions. Where are the people going to come from? How are they going to get there? And where are they going to stay? If you can't answer those 3 questions, I don't think you can grow. At least I haven't figured it out yet. It's like a car without an engine. So we looked around, and we all know where the population is. Draw 5 hours from McCall, drive markets 3 to 5 hours. 5 hours from McCall, what do you got? You got Boise. Nothing else. Well, you look around Wyoming, Montana, Oregon. I don't know. I don't see a lot of people there unless something's happened here in the last 24 hours. So we looked at California, which of course is a huge state, a lot of money, a lot of population. Well, there's people there. I don't think anybody will argue that. And we said, well, that's number 1. We found where the people are. Now, how are we going to get them here? Well, we have direct air out of San Diego, Oakland, Ontario. 1 minute. So anyway, that's where we're looking. We got Sunset Magazine, did a heck of a deal. We bought Southern California. They gave us Northern California. We did the winter campaign with them. Came back in the summer. We said, we want to do a summer campaign with you. We'll buy California. They said, well, we'll give you the total coverage. It's 1.2 million copies. We've gotten over 1,000 requests, and they're still coming in from what we've done with that publication. So it's really performed for us. We're very happy about it. Cooperation, we've done one other thing. We don't have a glossy, slick publication or a brochure or anything like that, and guess what? We're not going to produce one. We're in the last stages of an agreement with McCall Magazine to be our representative piece. It's going to cost you, us, 0, and in fact, they're going to pay for all of the fulfillment. So we haven't signed the agreement yet, but we're real close. Future, real quick. We'd like to continue and increase our advertising. We're getting results. We're getting smarter. But I think the glossy slicks magazines have all worked for us. We're going to look at them and evaluate them, and I'll be getting some numbers to you on those. And where there aren't numbers, we probably won't be doing them again. We're adding content to our new webpage, and it will follow the same concept as the ads that I sent out to you. Where your adventure begins, shows the mountains, the lakes, the body, and then it has the icons. Guess I'm done. So, any questions?
Well, I'll go ahead and start, since I've managed to offend you there in that earlier part, I'm sure with some of my comments.
Oh, no, you didn't offend me.
I was the one that threw those.
I've been in politics for 20 years. That's almost impossible to do.
But I do want to, I guess, clarify a little bit about where I'm coming from in regards to my comments, which I've been doing all day long in regards to the partnership side of it. And I totally understand that we have a group of places that are all individual, have their own individual identities, and a lot of what you're going to do successful in there is you have to market your own individual places. When I'm focusing on these partnership things, it is these shows and it is these things that you touched on in there. That's what I really mean about that partnership thing. That is real frustrating when it comes together. It's everybody does their own brochure. Everybody does their own travel guide. Everybody pays for their one booth at this ski show over here. And it's those collaborations that come together to get you a bigger presence in these areas, and everyone's representing, the region itself. There's still all your own individual pieces that are there, and you're going to grab those people and you're going to make the most of it, and you're going to get somebody that's going to to Tamarack or to Cascade or whatever. And the important thing is that we're getting them here and we're spending those dollars most wisely. So, and I don't have, unfortunately, in some of these things, we did not get everybody's free piece in here. So up until we're getting this presentation today, I don't know where you are, where you're intending to spend money or not intending to spend money. So just to make sure that we're all up front as it's going forward, because that in the previous time we've gone through, that's where things have been cut out at the very end, and we haven't had this opportunity of a dialogue here that allows us to say, okay, look, these are the kinds of things that are going to help our dollar go further. You shift the show into one person, that person goes, represents the whole region, the next person goes to the golf show and does that same thing over there. That's what's going to make our dollars go a lot further when things are tough in there. But I fully expect everyone to move forward and continue to advertise themselves on a, as an individual basis inside there. So I applaud what you're doing, and certainly the way that everyone, certainly in our region, seems to be going. So.
Just one comment on the World's Masters from the people in our area. They said it went off without a hitch. It was very well done.
As I said, it brought the community together. I think that's a strength, and that's what we're trying to do too, is bring the community and the area together so we have a cooperative effort. You need to remember that if we all succeed, we all succeed. One of us succeeds and everybody else fails, we failed. So I think that's the important thing to remember.
Excellent. Thank you, Rick.
Thank you.